You're watching Let's Chat.
Our friend Carla Pritchard is here with Chattanooga Presents, and of course, Carla is the driving force behind Chattanooga Presents, and you guys are presenting one of the things that's been going on here in town for ages, and that is the Three Sisters BlueGrass Music Festival.
It is.
Wow. Give us the overview, because some folks may not be familiar with the Three Sisters Festival and how it originated.
Of course. So it is always the first weekend of October. So this year that places it on October 4th and 5th. It is basically bluegrass themed. This is our 17th year, by the way, and so it has been going on for quite some time at Ross's Landing. But it all started really with the legacy, to celebrate the legacy and life of Fletcher Bright, and certainly he was a renowned fiddler and had a real love of music and of bluegrass in particular. And so his family and he decided several years ago that they would like to just basically create an opportunity for the public to be able to hear great bluegrass music of all kinds during this two-day event. So Chattanooga Presents produces it, but it's the Fletcher Bright family who hosts it and pays for the whole thing every year.
And pays for the whole thing. Doing a festival like this on the scale at which it has been done for years is not cheap.
It is really unusual to see an event of this scale and magnitude and the types and the caliber of bands that it presents offered free of charge. I know of one other one that I'm aware of that's called the Hardly Strictly Festival, way out in California. Yeah. It actually happens to be the same weekend, but it is really a gift to the community that the family does this for us every year. Is
there a band or two out of this year's lineup that sticks out most in your mind?
Oh my goodness. Well, a very big name. Friday night, the closing band is the infamous String Dusters. So if you're into bluegrass at all, this is going to be a name that you know and recognize. They have been at this festival with us before, but it's been a while. We're happy to have them back. Our closer on Saturday night, because we start at noon on Saturday and carry out throughout the day. We start with local music at the beginning, and our closer that night is a really fun band called the Brothers Comatose. They were there last year, and they were not our headliner, but they were so wonderful. We just fell in love with them, and we said we want them back, and they're going to be our headliner for this year. So a lot of good music.
Very nice. The International Bluegrass Music Awards announced is coming to Chattanooga for not one, not two, but 3 years. Pretty cool.
That's right.
What impact is that going to have, do you think, on this festival going forward?
I mean, overall, it's a great win for Chattanooga to have the IBMA, the International Bluegrass Music Awards here, because it's over several days. It'll really be a shot in the arm for our economy. And really, it's not going to affect us in any particular way. I think a lot of people are wondering, is that going to change things for the Three Sisters Festival? It will not. We're going to stick with the same weekend at the same date, and they will either precede us or follow us. And really, it's just going to put Chattanooga in the spotlight for being sort of the bluegrass headquarters in the country, I think.
I think you nailed it on the head. This is a win-win for Chattanooga any way you cut it. Not just from the economic point, but it'll expose a whole new generation to some of the really cool things that bluegrass does have to offer. And you never can tell when there's this little bitty kid sitting at one of the performers on stage and this light bulb goes off and they think, wow, I want to do that.
It is.
And this area is full of stories just like that. Carla, we got to run. All right, it's October 4th and 5th. Where's it going to be?
At Ross's Landing, free of charge. Check out the full lineup at threesistersbluegrass.com.
threesistersbluegrass.com. Carla, thank you again. We'll talk with you soon. Got to run. See you back here for News 12 starting at noon.